Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to have Judge Hatchett on. Listen, you love to see her on Courtroom TV, but beyond television, she is also a respected attorney and author, and she continues to use her voice to speak on important issues happening in our community and across the country. Please welcome Judge Hatchett, y'all.
I am so happy to be here. Yes. Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
Thank you so much for coming, getting up early, because I know this is pretty early.
Yes. But I love you. I absolutely love you.
Yes, we love you too. And I just want to, what do you, just to start out, what are you doing these days? Like,
yeah, people say, well, when you're going to retire, I'm not going to retire ever,
right.
ever. And Rickey, I am celebrating 25 years on television this year.
Woo!
25 years as Judge Hatchett. So, I thank you all, because you all are the people who made that possible. I do not take any of that for granted. But I'm also practicing law here in Atlanta, but taking cases all over the country. I'm of counsel with Stuart Miller-Simmons. I'm doing wrongful death, catastrophic injury. And of course, now I've had my emotional legs back under me. I'm taking on cases of maternal death because of my own situation with my daughter having tragically died, as you so well know. And then we're going to take on these cases. Oh, I appreciate it. It's been almost 10 years now. She died after giving birth, and then also really going after these sex traffickers. So we're handling some civil cases against these people who are harboring and helping to sex traffic these young women and boys. And so, you don't want to play with me, because if I show up in court, I mean business. People forget I did the Philando Castile case, that wrongful death shooting in Minnesota, which was the precursor to George Floyd. So
whatever became of that, Judge Hatchett, because that really tore me up. I followed that whole case. What was the end result?
And so to remind our listeners, that was the one where the girlfriend live streamed him being shot to death.
Right. And
ended up settling. It was actually a village, a kind of a suburb of Minneapolis. Had it been in Minneapolis, it would have been a bigger deal. But the mother was tired, and we settled that case. I wanted to take that case all the way to the Supreme Court, because I thought that would have been the Brown versus Board of Education comparable for police killings, because that was the first time, Rickey, ever in the history of Minnesota, a police officer had ever been charged with a shooting. Ever.
So the police officer did get charged in that shooting?
He did get charged and got off at trial.
Oh.
I spent almost a year in Minneapolis working on that
And
case.
Philando Castile was a legal gun owner.
He was
that
illegal.
told the police that
Say
he
that.
had a gun. He was
Say
a
that
legal
again.
gun owner
Say
that told
again.
the officer that he had a weapon.
Right.
And
Say
he
that.
was giving them the opportunity to take the weapon, and things just kind of went left.
He unloaded 8, count them, 8 bullets, hollow point bullets. One of the hardest things I've ever done in my life was when they pulled that slab out and I had to see that young man's body ripped apart. I'm a strong woman, but that was horrible. But we fought that case, and they were saying, well, we've never indicted a police officer. I went all the way to the U.S. attorney, which was Loretta Lynch at the time, and got the feds involved in that case. But the good thing is, and I know we don't have much time, the good thing is that I did get open an evaluation for stops. So the Fed then started investigating all these stops. He had been stopped 43 times.
Wow.
In that small community by police. 43 times.
Where's
And
that
he'd only
police
lived there
officer
for a
now?
few-
He's not back on nobody's police force.
Oh,
is he?
listen, got a lot of money from the union, he sat for a year with full pay at home. He then got these GoFundMes. I mean, he's living large.
Yeah, white privilege.
White privilege.
Well, Judge Hatchett, on a lighter note.
On a lighter note.
Yes, I want to congratulate you on your new book, Go
Yes.
Girls. Now, it's an alphabet-style book designed to encourage young girls, honey, to dream boldly and confidently about their futures. And that could help some of these girls on this show and all around the world.
Okay.
So,
you know what?
bottom line, this book is dedicated to my dad. Those people who knew me growing up know that my dad was my hero, and he always told me I could do anything I wanted to do. And so that's what I want little girls all over the world to believe, that they can be anything they want to be. And so it's an alphabet book, and it has little rhymes, and so it's unconventional. Like for B is professional basketball player.
Oh.
You know, R is a race car driver. Of course, you know, J has got to be judge, right? Got to be judge.
Right.
And so it says at the end of the book, so next time someone tells you can't because you're a girl, you tell them you can.
You can.
Because you are a gold girl. And so that's the deal that I'm doing. And so I'm excited about the book.
It's a beautiful book.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really
yes,
excited
the
about
colors
it.
It's so nice.
And at the end, it has a page you can cut out to post the kids' dreams on the ceiling. Why?
Nice.
Because we're going to post their dreams so they can look at them every morning.
They should have had that when I was young.
Affirmations.
Yes.
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 Because we're going to be in the business of posting dreams, so we never have to
Right.
post no bail.
Come on now.
come on now.
Come on
That's
now.
the same
I mean,
way.
for real, we are about a whole new generation of young people, and that's what this is. So, if you buy the book, pre-order the book by March 31st, all of my proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Club.
Nice.
So
That's
please
amazing.
go on to shopgogirls.com. Shopgogirls.com.
And that's GOAL.
GOAL. Right.
Gold girls.
Yes, gold. GOAL. Thank you, Carrie.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Congratulations on that.
Shopgogirls.com. If you order the book, 3 things: benefits the Boys and Girls Club, enters you in for a visit from Judge Hatchett for your school,
Nice.
Hey.
and then thirdly, then you get VIP seating at a little girls summit that we're going to be having on the International Girls Day in October.
That is all so cool. Oh my gosh. You know, let me ask you, I know that you've seen firsthand as a judge how challenges at home can impact kids. What can parents do right now to keep encouraging their kids' goals even through the tough times?
So it's a tough time, but research says that the sooner we talk about goals to our girls, the better, and little boys as
Okay.
well. But we got to plant those seeds and encourage them. And it may change. So you're going to put it on the ceiling, let them draw it, write it, whatever, and then talk about it. It may change. One parent said, well, you know, Judge, I did mine in glow-in-the-dark paint so they could see it at night, which is cool. And one woman came and she said, well, my son said he want to be a garbage truck. I said, well, put it up there. Come on. You know, dreams will change, evolve. But the point is to have them thinking about it and
Right.
doing
Right.
it and being invested in it. Because our world is so messed up right now that we've got to give this new generation a sense of hope.
Right.
We got to encourage them. You know,
Absolutely,
big time.
y'all. We have more with Judge Glenda Hatchett. If you want to talk to her, you can give us a call at 866. Call us. The phone lines are wide open. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, 16 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, we still got one of America's favorite courtroom judges in the building. Y'all give it up for the one and only the Honorable Glenda Hatchett in the building.
Hey. I'm so happy to be here. I'm not leaving, Rickey. I'm not leaving. I love it. I'm not
You're
leaving.
welcome to stay. We're happy to have you.
So let me ask you, April 11th is Black Maternal Health Week. And,
Yes.
you know, as
Yes.
you mentioned, you lost your daughter-in-law after having a scheduled C-section. And I just, you know, I had a natural birth and then 2 C-sections, and I felt like I was pressured to have those C-sections. And I know that Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die during childbirth versus white women. Why is
Why
that?
is that?
Well, because we're ignored. We are ignored. And, you know, they think that we're complaining or that we have a higher tolerance of pain. Remember, Black women were used as experiments. We know about Tuskegee. We don't talk about what's happened with Black women, where they would literally perform these operations on us with no anesthesia, just to see how we would react. But, you know, it's historically. We had babies in the field, and we were required to keep working. We'd have a baby, and we keep working in the fields. And so there's a whole difference about how Black women are treated. But 80%, hear me clearly, 80% of these deaths are preventable. And that is the maddening part. Kara and so many other women should not have died. And that's why the work is so important, and we have to keep working. And that's why I'm going to be taking on some of these cases, too, because we have to hold people accountable.
Judge
We have
Hatchett,
to.
and this is particularly relevant to me right now because me and my wife, our daughter is expecting in the next 4 weeks.
Okay.
And she's 24. She's a type 1 diabetic. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
been monitored very closely For somebody like us who has a person in our life that's about to have a baby, that's a black woman.
Yeah.
What should we be particularly watching out for?
Watch everything. Watch everything. Make sure that you or somebody is in there with her continuously if things start going left. I left because I had a 19-month-old grandson that I went back to be with, but my son was there advocating and was ignored. And I carried a lot of guilt because I left the hospital really not knowing that she was in that kind of crisis.
Right.
I would have turned the hospital out. I mean, let's just be very clear. I would have turned the hospital out. So the whole idea is to advocate, to listen, to monitor, and do not take no for an answer. There was a black man who ran down the hall in a hospital in New York and was arrested for advocating for his partner.
I go to jail for mine.
I understand that. I understand that. But that's my point, is that we just have to be vigilant and make sure, talk to the doctors, talk to the nurses, be on it, and keep a watchful eye. And if it doesn't look right, say something.
Yeah, we have some phone calls. Let's go to the phone lines. You're on with you're on with Judge Hatchett. Good morning.
Okay. I just wanted to, first of all, congratulate her. She and I worked together many years ago on a project called CASA. My name is
Oh, my
Horn,
God.
and I'm just curious for a judge to kind of share her thoughts on how advocacy today can move forward. We had a model back then that worked really well, but I'm just concerned after all those years of doing that work that it may have fallen by the wayside.
No. CASA is still very much, we need you. If you have time, please come back. For those listening, CASA is court-appointed special advocates. These are men and women all over the country who advocate for children in foster care and trying to find them permanent homes. And so I thank you for that. We just celebrated 30 years of CASA in Atlanta, Georgia. And so it is still alive, still very much needed, and we need to get these children in permanent places. Thank you.
All right, you're on with Judge Hatchett. Good morning.
My name is Laquita, and I'm calling from Long Beach, Texas. And my question is, my daughter got killed 4 years ago, and the DA claimed he was trying to fight for life, but he didn't. The guy only got 30 years for killing my daughter. I want to know if I'm able to file some type of civil suit to get him brought back so he can be retried on the fact that my grandbaby has to go to therapy because
I understand.
she saw the
was it more
killings
than
in front of her, and I wanted to know, is there any way I could bring him back to be retried?
we will, if it's more than 2 years, the statute is going to bar the civil suit. And so if it's more than 2 years, the answer unfortunately is no. But people can find me at 404-467-6000 for any other questions.
Hey, and we're so happy to have you on. Thank you so much for taking up time. You're always welcome to come back and let everybody know how they can get your new book, Girl Goals, and how they can follow you on social media.
Yes, so Gold Girls, so you go to shopgoldgirls.com, and there'll be a lot of links. You can choose which one you want to order it. If you order it before March 31st, all of my proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Club. It'll enter you into an opportunity for me to come to your children's schools. And then thirdly, you get VIP setting for the summit that we're having in October. So please support that so that it can help Boys and Girls Clubs. But also follow me on social media, The Judge Hatchett. I do practice law all over the country, 404-467-6000, or you can simply go to judgehatchett.com.
All right, we love you and we respect
you.
And we appreciate
Thank
you. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Judge Hatchett in the building. More with the
Thank
Morning
you.
Show coming up.